Hi, I'm Kit Jennings. I study TV production at East Coast Media, and I do it because the teaching quality is excellent and the facilities are fantastic.
Hi, my name's Lauren Bino and I study broadcast journalism at East Coast Media. I think it's a really good course to do because some of the programmes that we actually do make get broadcast onto television.
Hi, my name's Laura Kenny. I'm studying East Coast Media doing a BA Honours degree in journalism. I really like studying here because the work experience is really good. You get to work with the local broadcasters such as the BBC, and that really helps us with our studying.
At East Coast Media, we believe in real-life experience, and that's why our graduates get jobs. Students here work on real programmes for both local and national broadcast channels.
We've got an excellent portfolio of HE courses, and of course we've got Channel 7, we've got Propeller and Image Studios, which is something that nobody else has got anywhere in the country. So that means our students can get real work placements, work experience, and they're being taught by people who are working in industry now and not just somebody who's worked in industry in the past and is now just coming back to it part-time.
Image Studios offers a great opportunity for students to come along and gain real work experience. The students come in and work with our producers and directors on a whole host of programming, news magazine, graphics, their own individual projects that can be submitted to the Propeller Sky channel. It's endless.
We're one of only 17 skillset media academies in the country and offer more than any other course available. But it's not just on air that we shine.
If you're even remotely inclined towards imaginative output, it's a brilliant outlet for that, and the tutors really bring out the best in you, teaching you skills and tricks and talents that just allow you to create effortlessly, really.
We've a 360 approach, making sure our courses fit today's fast-moving media industry. But we couldn't do it without our industry partners.
Being awarded the Skillset Academy status is fantastic, and I gave a big cheer in the Sony office, you know, when I read about it. Sony are particularly keen to be involved at the educational level because that is where the freshest talent is coming from.
Over the river, BBC Hull has a solid record in employing our graduates.
It's very significant for the BBC to have access to a Skillset Media Academy right on our doorstep. One of the biggest factors in recruitment is whether there's a local supply of people who are trained and ready to do the job.
The fact that there might be colleges nearby that will actually have people that have shown an interest in media and aren't all wanting to disappear off to Manchester or Birmingham or London, it does mean that actually we've got people that are suddenly thinking, oh, I can stay in the region and find a job that's really satisfying and producing some really good television.
For many students, the BBC has provided the break they needed to progress quickly in the media.
There are fears this morning that the global credit crunch is starting to affect the housing market in our region. I started off answering the telephones a couple of mornings a week in Grimsby. I then went on to be a newsroom assistant. I was a BBC guide in the Open Centre, and then finally journalist, reporter, newsreader and news editor. So yeah, it's been great.
The course at East Coast Media, everything you made went out on air. It was every little package or story or news report all went out on Channel 7, and then there was the 2-month placement at the BBC, which sold it for me basically.
Well, really, when I was at East Coast Media, we were able to go on work placement, and I managed to get a month's work placement as a video journalist at Look North.
Commercial links have also enabled our graduates to gain opportunities nearby.
It was great to know that I would be visiting the kind of place I wanted to work at. I wanted to work in Yorkshire, so why not train in Yorkshire?
We've even teamed up with Channel 4 to provide training for the new Richard Whiteley Memorial Bursary, based at East Coast Media and True North Productions.
Well, Richard was somebody I'd worked with very closely when I was in Calendar, as a producer in Calendar, and he was a man who had his heart absolutely in this region, was absolutely 110% time behind television production here. He championed television in Yorkshire, and we'd like to champion television in Yorkshire as well.
It's long hours, don't expect 9 to 5 at all, and you're going to lose your nights and your weekends, but it's so worth it when you see your programme go out on TV, and just imagine all those people sat down in their living rooms watching what you've made. That's a great feeling.
East Coast Media, a proven track record in delivering real life for real life.
I don't know how I would have got access to working here, for example, without doing the course.
So it's almost like a seal of quality.
The people are fantastic, the working environment's great.
And the work experience that we got there with Image 2000 and then contacts made with local BBC, I don't think you can probably get that anywhere else.